Hello guys, welcome back to the crew Wild Run. Driving all cars, part number 2. The second one in the alphabetic order is the Alfa Romeo 4C, which kinda looks like this. Small sports car, pretty new, and as you can see it only has one available spec, which is the performance. So this video obviously is going to be a bit faster done, because we only have to drive around or test the performance. Also here pretty original rims and bumpers that I have on it, and also original color. That's just how I do things. Quick interior look. Also here with the latest patch, speedometer not visible at this moment in during daylight, which is a bit of a problem. They sort of came up with a new feature where if you go into a tunnel, the speedometer and so lights up. That's all cool, but now you can hardly see them driving around in daylight. I had to close the door here. Forgot to close the door in demo mode earlier. So let's see how this thing drives. We're going just like in the first video, starting point somewhere in Las Vegas, and we're going to drive to the Bonneville Salt Flat to do the acceleration test, let's call it that. This thing, well, pretty good acceleration. Top speed is not that bad, although it will take a while before it gets there. But already in full stock, it does, according to the info chart, as I will show in a minute, 258 or something. Also, well, it's not as small as the Abarth, but pretty maneuverable, so you can easily dodge traffic with it as well. Pretty sticky, although it is a wet surface. Let's take a look at the info. 800 kilograms and 240 brake horsepower, which make it a bit faster than the Abarth, of course, because that only has 135 in stock version. 256, 257, 258, we're even going over the 258 as announced. Probably a bit of downhill, now it goes back down to 258. So again, the info chart pretty accurate. And then you arrive here, and then you, well, I don't know. Is it the weather? Is it sort of a texture bug? But suddenly the appearance of the car kinda changed. But anyway, as I said, only one spec available, which is the performance. So pretty simple. We only have to do one test here. 1 mile drag. We're gonna hit the nitro on the quarter mile or on the first checkpoint. I changed the lights a bit and a new bumper on it to get a little bit difference with the full stock. But as you can see, no speedometer visible with the latest patch. They kinda ruined it there. It's usually how it goes. They come up with a new patch and they make things worse. Some things have improved and other things getting worse. Let's see what this can do. The Abarth in performance spec had a time of 23.3. This has a pretty good acceleration. But, well, here is the problem. A pretty long fifth gear. It doesn't even reach sixth gear here, which results in a time of 24 seconds on the 1 mile drag. That's 7/10 slower than the performance spec of the Abarth. Kinda surprising me. Because it kind of feels like it has a fast acceleration when you're driving it, but I think the problem is fifth and sixth gear are pretty long. We'll see how it handles on our little track thing. Not much that wheel spin, so pretty good acceleration. First 4 gears, and then it gets a bit longer before we go to fifth. Using nitro here. Braking is okay. It also suffers a bit from understeer, not that much as in the Abarth though. But you can dive into the corners more, so also here, well, a bit off-road. That, well, if you do that with any car you might lose it, so more of a messy run of my part that you will see here. Also here, bit of understeer, but mainly my fault. It does suffer from a little bit of understeer, but definitely not as much as in the Abarth. S-corner, pretty smooth, only 1 tap to the brake needed to make it. I think I needed 2 or 3 braking taps with the Abarth, so speed-wise, let's see what it can do. Sort of the same as the Abarth here, I guess. Going towards 400 if you use a bit of nitro. Bit more easily going towards 400, doing 380 something with the Abarth here. It is a bit wider than the Abarth, but it kinda dodges traffic as easy as in that little thing, so handling not that bad. The problem I see with it is a longer 5th and 6th gear. Acceleration is pretty good in the first 3-4 gears, and then it gets a bit slower. So it might take you a while before you get to top speed. Which sort of makes it, I think, performance-wise, if you compare all the performance specs, somewhere in the middle of it. That's, well, that's where it comes down to. Cockpit view is kinda okay, driving-wise that is. Of course, we do not see anything on the dials of the speedometer because they messed that up with the latest patch. But this is I'm not 100% sure, 2014, 2015 car, it's pretty new. It's lately it's often used in summit PvPs where you get the car. So because I'm not 100% sure, but I think this, just like the Abarth, is also a DLC car. If I'm not mistaken, this one comes with the speed pack, or you can buy it individually in the DLC store as well. And the video stopped for the simple reason there was only one performance spec available, not other specs for this car, which also concludes the video for this Alfa Romeo 4C. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.